Sometimes the love of fresh produce makes you do crazy things. It's pitch black out already. I think it's like 7 o'clock, 6:30. And our dog had her knee surgery yesterday, so we picked her up and spent most of the day, afternoon getting her situated at home after we picked her up. And it's supposed to be down to low 30s in the morning, early. So the lettuce will be a little bit at risk. Cayenne peppers I picked yesterday. The carrots I'm not really that worried about. Beets will do okay. They might get lost, but not the end of the world. I expect a lot of the flowers to take a hit, and the parsley, but I picked a bunch of parsley already. So Jay got the heater in the greenhouse and sealed up the sides. So they're roll-up sides, so they're all sealed up for the night to try to help keep the temps in. So I've got two things I need to do tonight, and it's already temps dropping really quickly. I'm going to transplant a couple lettuce, probably not the ones in this bed. Probably transplant maybe some of the ones in this bed, and then we've got some over here that I'll transplant into the greenhouse. And then this tall bed over here, I'm going to actually put frost cloth on with the hoops. So I've got the hoops over in this far bed, and I'm going to move those over here and then put frost cloth over this bed. Again, everything else is really kind of shaping up, ready to go by. There's some lettuce in this bed. It got hit by the cold the other day pretty hard, so I'm not so worried about that one. Carrots again should be fine. These are all carrots. Carrots and beets. So, and then these are the cayennes I picked and cut back already. We'll actually pull those out. All the bags we've already picked off, so that's fine. Over here we've got the beans. I picked a bunch of those. They'll do what they do, kind of thing. I've got carrots. I've got some peppers over here. This will actually be a little bit more protected with the cattle panels there. And then over here, if I can get to it, you can see all these tomatoes. I'm going to try to get a cloth with clothespins draped over this whole side of the cattle panel tunnel to save these tomatoes. We do have more tomatoes in the greenhouse. But what I'll do is I'll drape it and pin it to this edge of the bed here, and try to keep it protected from the outside exposure. We did pick the pumpkin already, so again, this is really all that's left over here. I should mention, the other night I was out here picking lettuce really quick, and I heard the scream of a fisher cat, which if you haven't heard it, YouTube it. It's really kind of freaky. So hence I actually brought out the big flashlight this time. Because I don't want to have that happen again and not know where it's coming from. So wish me luck. That's I'll check back in hopefully once I get some of this done. All right, so here's the frost cloth. I've moved the hoops over. I just threw some rocks in here on the corners, tried to tuck it in a little bit. If it works, great. If not, we've had a great run out here. And then in the greenhouse, I can show you guys. In the greenhouse, you can see we got some of the peppers that I moved in here this weekend. all the ones that are growing, the grape tomato in the back, the big tomatoes here. Hopefully we don't lose. We've got the little space heater going on, and then here's the lettuce I just transplanted in. A few of these, the 3 small red romaines were already here, the row of spinach was already here. So it's the curly leaf red, these 2 greens, the curly leaf red, and the 2 romaines here that I just transplanted in. I'll come out and spray them, mist them all early in the morning when I wake up. We'll see how we do. Wish us luck. But that is the greenhouse before the night of the low 30s, our first low 30s. I better go let Birdie in, she sounds cold.